Winning Wednesday, winning Wednesday. It's your daily disruption to your feed time. Let me fix my microphone here. Hiya, and hello, everyone. Angeline Moore here, your virtual director of systems operations. I'm coming to you live from the beautiful sunshine state of Orlando, Florida, Apopka, Florida, for those who are local to me. It's not as sunshiny today. It's actually super rainy and a little cold, so I am wearing one of my many sweaters that I get from my corporate job. So hello. Welcome to your Winning Wednesday Tech Talk. I'm going to walk you through some really cool things for business operations, how you can simplify and streamline your business better. So I'm really excited to be doing this. Last week, I talked about custom values. I can't remember what I talked about. But I would love to hear from you and see what you would like for me to talk about. So to do that, you will need to go to angelinemore.com. Again, that is angelinemore.com. And that is my sparkle tree that I created in the system. It's like a link tree, but branded to my domain. So I'm super excited about that. And you will go to hold on one second. You will go to that. I'll pop it on here so you can see, and it will be my sparkle tree. So I created it. It looks like a link tree, but instead of link dot tree, blah, 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 and you have to kind of remember what it is, and you're like, oh, find me on Instagram. And then my Instagram username is like, oh, wait, what's my Instagram user? And sometimes you have a really crazy username, and people are like, how do I find you again? You can just easily do a quick one where you buy your own domain name, brand it to you, and then everything that you have will be beautiful. So what I did is I created me my own very branded tree. Sparkle tree is what I call it. And I'm going to share my screen. So this is what it looks like when you go to angelinemore.com, and it has my picture and my name and all the things. And this can be easily done as a Kingdom Sparkle subscriber. If you are a KSA client of mine, all of my clients get this easily with you. I'm just trying to see. Okay, you can see me better that way. My banner was blocking me in the bottom left, so I didn't want to do that. So as you can see, I added a QR code. So if you scan that and you're using your phone, you can easily scan it. And then it links to all of my social media platforms easily, and then all the links. And so the link that I want you guys to focus on is this: join this KSA Tech Talk. Sign up for reminders to the KSA Tech Talks. And the reason why I'm inviting you to fill this form out, one, you'll get notified when I go live every Wednesday. Normally, I've scheduled this out for 5 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. However, today, because my middle sunshine, Xander, he is going to be doing his all-county auditions. He is in percussion in his middle school band. So I'm really excited to take him to his all-county auditions. He originally wasn't going to go to all-county, and then for whatever reason, his band teacher and his friends has convinced him to go. So we will be doing that around that time, and I have to leave early to get him there. So sign up at angelinemore.com, click on the link to join the KSA Tech Talks, submit your information, and what it's going to do is going to ask you a drop-down option of what features of business system operations would you like more training on? What do you want me to talk about? Because I can go on and on all day, but what I want to hear from you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and yes, you over there. So make sure you click on the link, angelinemore.com. join the KSA Tech Talks and let me know. You can select all of them or just apply what you want. Like if you want to know more about sales pipeline management, or if you want to know more about email marketing, or if you want to know all of it, you can select every single thing on here. And then what day and time of day would you attend a live demo for a tech talk? So right now I have scheduled it out to Wednesdays around 5 p.m. Today it's 3 p.m. Eastern, so a little bit of twist of that time for you. But I would love to hear when most people would like to hear from me. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Do you like mornings on those days? Do you like the afternoon on those days? Do you like the evenings where you can kind of learn after all the things, right? And then any additional questions, concerns, topics you're interested in learning about that's related to digital systems or business processes, I would love to answer them for you. So make sure you submit that over to me at angelinmoore.com. Fill it out. I would love to hear from you, and so that we can improve this amazing community further. Go to angelinmoore.com, my sparkle tree, and yeah, let me know. So exciting. Okay. And then if you are already part of the KSA community, my Kingdom Sparkle Agency community, you have the opportunity to join me in the green room to show your I can walk through 30 minutes. I'll kind of do an overall training, and then I'll do one-on-one trainings with you in the back end. And it's my open office hour where we can walk through your very burning questions on navigating through your system so that you can successfully work through all the things in there, right? So I love it. I love it. I love it. So today's tech talk, I did get a request to go over email marketing and what to do when you have something going on. So there's a lot of facets to comes to email marketing. What is the purpose? Why do you need it? But I'm just going to show you very simply how to go into the system and create emails or send an email out or do a campaign. Let's say you have an event coming up and you want to kind of do that. There's a whole other layers where you can have the opportunity to automate all this, but I'm going to show you from scratch how to create an email template. And then again, you don't have to use Kingdom Sparkle Agency, which is powered by Go High Level. Yeah, best one-stop shop solution for your systems operations, honestly, hands down. So if you want a tool that will save you an opportunity of consolidating all your systems operations, back-end office things, and integrated into one under one umbrella, one login, let me know. I used to even have an affiliate link if you're just like, girl, I just want to go directly to the source. So let me know. You can do either one. You can be part of my community or join the agency community space. So I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So let me share my screen again, and we're going to dive in here so that you can see exactly how we do things. All right, I'm going to make sure that you can see stuff. I'm just going to go on the bottom left so you don't really see me anymore, but so that you can have the maximum view of the screen share here. All right, so this is my backend system. And, you guys, you can do this. So it's not just exclusive to KSA, okay, y'all? You can definitely do this with any other email marketing tool out there. So if you do not want to consolidate all your system tools into one space where you can have it in one area and you can just kind of click through and have all your CRM and your contacts and your activity in one space for you to easily navigate through, you can use other tools to do this and then copy paste however you want, right? So like I know that there's MailChimp out there, which I used to use all these things. Activate Campaign, they're all very powerful tools. But then you have to kind of have each one talk to each other, right? So a couple things when it comes to email marketing in the system to really know what you're doing. I want to notate a few things. You're going to want to make sure what's really cool about the system KSA is that you can integrate and create you can boost your email deliverability by setting up a dedicated sending domain, and it improves your email deliverability to your clients, to your audience, to everyone, right? So currently, right, you're using a shared sending domain for your email communications, and while it's convenient, we recommend that strategic enhancement to your email delivery process. And doing that's going to enhance your deliverability with a dedicated sending domain, which has your emails less likely to be affected by the reputation of some senders sharing the same domain. This means your important messages will have a better chance of reaching your recipients' inboxes. Brand credibility, right? A dedicated sending domain adds a professional touch to your emails, reinforcing your brand identity and building trust with your recipients. It's increased control. Managing your own sending domain gives you greater control over your email deliverability, allowing you to set up authentication protocols like SPF, DKIM, and DMARC to prevent unauthorized use of your domain. And I know that's a whole lot of tech talk, and I know that's what we're here today. But just know my number one favorite thing, it reduces the spam flagging, okay? Shared domains can sometimes lead to higher spam flagging rates. So by transitioning it to your own sending domains, you reduce the risk of your legitimate emails being mistaken for spam. All right. So that's why it's super cool to make sure that you create a dedicated domain. And in the Kingdom Sparkle agency, it is super easy to do. It walks you through the navigation and verifying it. And then if you're using certain domain sellers like GoDaddy, I believe Google, and there's Iconos and Cloudflare. So those ones will automatically add it for you and add and verify for you. And if you're using a different domain buyer, then you can, reach out to my support team, my SOS team, and we can help you go to your DNS management of your domain and get it all set up and everything, because there are a whole setup thing. So that's one thing you have to consider is creating and adding a dedicated domain. So when you're in a tool like what I offer in KSA, there is a marketing section. And in that marketing section, you have your emails and you have campaigns and you have templates. So the templates are super cool. So you're going to see this in your MailChimp software. You're going to see it in your Activate campaign email templates, right? So you can create folders to do all the things, and then you can just hit new. And you can create it from an existing campaign that you did out there. If you've been using the system for a while, you can do a blank template, or you can do the email marketing templates, which is offered up in one of my tiers. There are so many templates in here that give you that visibility and the beautifully made already. You just kind of plug and play what you want to send. It is so cool. It's like less to think about, right? So there's so many in here, and then you just change it to your brand and your colors, and it's just really, really neat. So we're just going to pick this one because I think it's neat. And it's going to show you, a preview of it, and you can change all the elements and stuff. And then you're going to continue, and it adds a template to your section. Just let that range and finalize the layout for you. It's been raining, and the weather here in Florida has been really kind of crazy. So sometimes it takes a little longer. Plus, when you're sharing your screen, it also takes a little longer. Okay. So once it's added, Then it opens up for you and you're in your email builder, which is really, really neat. And again, it's the same as any email builder out there. You're going to have your different components of your email show in here, and then you can just plug and play and change things up, or you can start from scratch. So the very first thing I would suggest doing is renaming your email here. So you can call email template 1, so you can reuse it anytime. Here you can put your logo and you can change your image, upload it from your media library, or if you have upgraded to using AI, the system also allows you to create an image using AI, which is really cool, right? So you would select your uh your logo, and then you can resize it simply here. It's really cool because all the features in the system are easily drag and drop, right? So you can change your element colors. So if you have specific brand colors that you are using in your setup, you can just go ahead and make sure that you change it. You can pick a color that you want it to be, or you can, type in what the one that you want it to have in here, however you're experiencing it. So again, it's super drag and drop, easy plug and play. Change all the elements out. If you need to add anything else, you can update all the stuff, have your social media, click here, and you would hit and put all your social links here and have your logo again. So it's just a really cool, easy to use, drag and drop email builder. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this. So now you're going to save that template, right? You've put in all your information. You've changed out all your numbers, your logo, all the things. And before we back up to that, actually, I want to go back in. There is a setting when you have email templates so that you don't have to keep putting it in each time. When you go in here, and again, all the email builders are the same. It may just look and feel a little different. The navigation may be over here instead of over there. So just kind of consider these things as you're using your email builder for creating your email template. But what I wanted to show you is, one, yeah, you can test the email and be like, okay, this is how it looks. You can even preview the template to be like, in the desktop view, this is how the recipient will see it. In the tablet view, this is how the recipient will see it. In mobile view, this is how they will see it. That looks good. Amazing. Great. Let me go back to my email builder, right? Another thing is if you change it up and you're like, no, I didn't want to change it and I accidentally hit save and I need to see what I did prior to that, you can go to your version history and then update it accordingly. So that's a really, really cool feature that's been added. And then this is what's really, really important, that sometimes a lot of business owners forget when they're building their email templates or even right before they send. In the settings, what the system has done is it's given you an opportunity to autofill this in so that you don't have to fill it in every time you use the template, right? So I can put here and I'll show you, all this stuff. I can put that it's always going to be from me, and then it's going to come from my email, kingdomsparkleagency.com, and then you can put a preview text. What this tag thing does is that it allows you to pull in custom values into your text as well. And a lot of times what helps in this is if you wanted to personalize it, but not change it every single time, but you want to say, hello, contact that's receiving this. Sorry, my navigation is not following through how fast I click things. So let's say you want to pull in your contact name. I'm getting too clicky and too scroll happy here, so I'm just going to pause for the system to catch up with itself. And then you're going to select name. So now it does this custom fill in. So anybody that gets it, it will fill in their name, and then they can feel super custom, right? And Hey there, read me. So that would be like the preview text right before they read it. And then of course your email subject, welcome email. Welcome to KSA, right? So if this is going to be a welcome email or whatever, I know that it says DJ services, but at least it would be the same every single time you use it. So what's cool is I'm going to go back. Well, it takes a little bit. I'm going to remove the share real quick. So what's cool now is that template's ready to use and to send, right? So I'm really excited to share with you that. But before we go into how you actually send your templates going through an email campaign, there's a couple ways that you can send it through the system. And again, same thing, same concepts that can apply to your MailChimp or your Activate campaign or whatever tool that you're using to send out your email. So these are just some elements to kind of think of when you're building that out and you're doing your email marketing. So, and then you can automate them and select your template. And it's just so that you can have, why is it important to have a email template, you may ask? Because you want to brand yourself. So anytime anybody sees your emails and receives it, they start to get to know and feel who you are as a business owner, who your unique sparkle is, right? So all of mine have a very specific theme when they hear from me. It's the sparkle, it's the dark purple because it's my favorite color. It's the, it's that kind of look and feel. And you kind of want to use the same thing when you're sending emails and make sure that it's very consistent. So when it comes across it, they know and they recognize it. And when they think or see that color or brand or, font even somewhere else, they think of you. That's what you're essentially hoping to do. Okay, so I am having some internet issues where it's taking a little longer to pull up anything. So what I'm going to do is next time I will show you what I was going to show you. I was going to show you how to build it from scratch. And then I was going to show you how you can send it and put it in an email campaign. There's a couple ways to send your template. Maybe if I refresh this, turn it off and turn it on again. I recently just had this talk with on a Winning Wednesday segment where, no, I did an Instagram live where I was like, what do you do? What is troubleshooting support technique 101? Turn it off and turn it back on again. And you can apply that to life too. When you are life be life in, like we like to say in the BWC community, it can kind of be tough sometimes. So you have to turn it off, but make sure you always turn it back on again and get started. Okay, so I think I'm back now that I've rambled a little bit. So let me share my screen again. And we'll get into building it from scratch, right? So if you're not going to use the blank template, there are two ways that you can do it. You would just use the digital editor, the design editor, which is what I'm going to show you. So you visually drag and drop the editing. Or you can, if you're super techie and you know HTML, you can code editors, build it featuring the rich HTML editing options. So those are the two ways. I like using the design editor because it's super user friendly. Again, it's very, very drag and drop use. A lot of email builders are like this, but I love it because it's just super intuitive and you can literally just build everything and pull it all in the way that you want. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like when you're starting from scratch, right? So the very first thing, for the most part, you want to build it out. Sometimes you'll have a picture and you're going to put that at the header of your email. So really the elements are to your left and you can select from multiple things. You can change how the layout is if you want it to be have a picture with some featured words here, you can do it that way. Or if you want the content on the bottom instead, you can change it up how it looks. Or if you need 2 pictures with 2 words and a button, there's just some really fun ways to build out your emails and make them totally you and customized to how you want to share with your people, right? So you can add your logo in there. So if you're already built it out, it knows exactly to type your logo in. If it's too small, the sections, it's easily, you can easily make the section smaller or bigger. And I'm just loving, if you're like, I don't need this part, you can delete it. Or if you're like, oh, I really want to move this button to the very top, you can just drag and drop it where you want it to be seen. And then again, you can customize it to the different colors and palettes that is brand for you, on brand for you and your business. And the different elements here. What's really cool too is this new element of social. So then you can add that, and now it has all the icons in the bottom to get your. And there before there was like a crazy way to do it, but now they've simplified it, and you can change the icons, and you can edit your links so that it directly links to it. So you can have a different style if you want. So those are the different elements. You can even add a video if you want to it. If you have you can add what I love doing is adding a, let's see, I'm going to add another element here where it's in the bottom, where you're going to put FAQs. And what's cool about this is that if you have an email, so you don't even have to call it FAQs, you can just be like, what's coming next? The element is FAQs, but you can literally use this for whatever you want, because coming up next for KSA. So if you want to have a super short, simple email, but then you have a lot more information, but you don't want it to be a lot long thing that they're like scrolling through and they'll probably ignore it. This is a cool feature because now you can have it where it's here, and if they want more information, they'll just click on it. And so let's say elevate your business 3-day hybrid summit, right? Register at eybsummit.com. So small plug there, right? Or you can even put, beauty with benefits affiliate opportunity. And then join the groundbreaking Novita Spa clinicals, beauty with benefits team today. And then you would put a link, right? So, and then you could just be like, faith forward, looking, oops. Nope. Looking for faith forward summit speakers. Submit here. Submit your application here, right? So you can have all these different things. So those are just little plugins for me as I share this, but it's so simple. So you can have that. Now watch this, right? So when you preview this, you take a look at it, right? They get the email, they have all your stuff, but then they're like, oh, what's this down here? And it didn't update my title here. I'm going to save. It was weird. So it's saved here, but it didn't update it on my preview. So that's okay. But now you can see that it's going to allow it to expand. And then so you can have a nice way to put what you want to say, but still have not feel like a really long, super boring, email. So that's just a really cool way to really enhance your audiences, your clients, the experience they have with you and your brand by building out an email template that you can use every single time, and you don't have to keep repeating it and keep putting the same things. You can put your own signature on there, and it'll just be a really great way to brand yourself and get to know yourself. So that is the email builder that is currently in the Kingdom Sparkle agency, powered by Go High Level. Make sure that you let me know if you have any questions on how to build that out. There's different ways to send your emails once you have your templates in there, and I will dive into that next time in our next tech talk, and I can show you how to send ways to use the email templates that you create. So there is campaigns that you can send, there is automations that you can send, and the workflows that you can add those to, or you can send bulk messages to a smart list, so that it's very specific, and then edit the templates every time that you send it out if you have a look and feel of what you want to do. Okay, so that is it. Angeline Moore here, your virtual director, systems operations, owner, creator, and operator of the Kingdom Sparkle agency. Make sure, again, you visit angelinemore.com to connect with me further. I do have some really cool things coming up. So number one, make sure you register to get the notifications of these Winning Wednesdays, Tech Talks, or we may change today. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you want, right? I am here to serve you. So register for the KSA Tech Talks at angelinemore.com. You'll see it on my link tree. There's also a couple links there. If you check out the different ways to connect with me further, I have an incredible opportunity for you to build a business. And with Megan DiMartino, we're starting an affiliate program and an opportunity to get her Novita Spa clinicals in your hands for a really great price and make some money off of them. It is a skincare line that you absolutely want to have. So Megan DiMartino has been doing this for years. She has built 7-figure businesses from the ground up for over 30 years. She's done it 3 times. She's started, scaled, and sold them, and only like 2% or 4% of women have actually ever done that. So she is, and she's already has her 4th business that she's doing it. But I'm just really excited. She's the innovator of the regenerative stem cell system, and I'm so stoked to be part of this Novitas Spa Clinicals affiliate program, Beauty with Benefits, which helps propel your business and life with the tools that she shares, her 5 C's of clarity, courage, confidence, commitment, and compassion. And these are the foundational tools that, she has built with these businesses that she has scaled to 7 figures. It's so amazing. And partnering her with the Beauty with the Benefits will not only create true results for you, but it will create true results for your skin, right? And it'll help identify your dreams, your goals, and your desires and your passion. So really, definitely tap in, sign up for the affiliate program and what it means to be a Beauty with Benefits affiliate person. We're going to be calling them the Novita Nova Stars. So I'm really excited about that. We're playing with the names, but it'll be really cool. Another exciting event that's coming up in December is Stars Tina. She is hosting her annual Elevate Your Business Summit. Last year in December, she did it for 1 day, and now she's having it 3 days. All virtual, it's free, sign up. But on the 3rd day, you have the opportunity to upgrade, level up, join us in my hometown of Orlando, Florida, live. And then you can take some selfies, get some headshots, meet me in person. It'll be really cool. I cannot wait. We're going to have some incredible speakers, so look out for that. Make sure you register at eybsummit.com, which is also at angelinemore.com if you want to go to that and click the link So I'm super, super stoked for that. I also have an opportunity where I'm looking for faith forward business speakers. So I originally was going to do my faith forward business summit this weekend. So about 3 years ago, it was put in my heart to do a faith forward summit. And I originally had a lot of my Rise and Grind Breakfast with Champions, my Rise and Grind Elite. This is the OG team of the Breakfast with Champions, the house that Glenn Lundy built. If you don't know who he is, you need to find out. Join me in BWC on Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. on Clubhouse, and then listen to his Rise and Grind show on 5:30. So Monday through Friday. So I digress. Listen, y'all. It was the Faith Forward Summit started with my elite group, right? My small niche of people that were part of this Rise and Grind elite. And I asked them to speak on my virtual stage with me, and it was incredible. I did 3 successful summits from November. No, we did it in, I launched it in November after the Grow for God, the first conference, the 1000th episode of Glenn Lundy. I wasn't able to join there because I had one of my valleys, which I talk about in my book that I've co-authored, Voices of the 21st Century. So it all kind of came from the valley that I was in there when I got COVID and double pneumonia in my lungs, and I was forced to stay still for a whole month, and it was just kind of crazy. So Faith Forward was born, and I had these incredible humans that I interviewed, and you can see it if you want to join. Hello, Faith Forward community. I am streaming to the group now, and if you want to be part of that group, let me know. But I'm looking for Faith Forward business speakers because my heart next is to level this up, is to take it more. Like I talk about it a lot in my BWC segments on Mondays, on my Monday motivational, and on my Winning Wednesday segments on BWC about having faith forward businesses and leading with your faith too. And it's part of my Sparkle acronym, keeping faith forward. And I talk about it a lot in my podcast, the Kingdom Sparkle podcast. And now I would love to highlight more entrepreneurs, more business owners, how they have taken their faith and blended it with their business and why it's so important. So if that is you and you're interested in being a speaker, if you'd like to get your story out, because stories matter, words matter, and getting your voice out there, I would love, love, love to get you on my speakers list. So go to angelimore.com, scroll down, and you'll see the application to apply. You'll see that it says this weekend is for the speaker event. Just ignore that. I have to update the graphics. But it'll be upcoming soon. It's kind of percolating in the things. It didn't work, so I'll be highlighting some stuff from Faith Forward just because I'm celebrating 3 years of it being live and having my 200 plus community just continue to support, continue to be in there, and continue to just grow with me. So I appreciate y'all so much, and I cannot wait. So that is it for my tech talk. I am going to bounce off and see if anybody would like some one-on-one sessions with me. Again, if you are part of my KSA community already, or if you'd like to be, you get specialized one-on-one treatment where if you have a system question, let me know, and this is your time to get that time with me, and we'll go hands in into your system and into KSA, and I'll walk you through it. So I love y'all so much. See you next Wednesday for another tech talk. Not to be confused with TikTok, which I love. I need to go back in there and do some more dances. I love doing that. It's so fun. Or TED Talk, which it is on my vision board to be on that stages. So love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.